What's up, everybody? Welcome to Charts and Coffee. Let's take a look around the macro for the first time together today. Bitcoin, we got really close to that upper trend line that we had talked about. Drops the last couple days, they look bad, but that's only 1.36%. And now today, 1.71%. So just a little scared of the market, but it looks like we're getting a bounce. We closed above the 309 from this last move. So let's get rid of that and let's flip it over. I'm going to draw fibs from that high to this low. Sure enough, look at that. That's so wild. Fibs are crazy, man. Came down, hit the 0.5. This is all today, mind you. We hit the 0.5 today, and we also hit the 702 today. Like, exactly. Smacked them, right? You got to learn this stuff, man. You got to. It's just, it'll be a game changer. You learn two things, Elliott waves and fibs, and you're set. You're set. So that's why I'm here, to try to help. We'll get some more formal education out soon. So hopefully this ends up coming up. Let's see if I break this down to a 12-hour. All right. So on the 12-hour here, you could say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we got our 5 waves up there. And right now came back down. I mean, and here's the thing. So is it done, or is this going to be like an A, B, C, right? And that would really scare the market. So if that were the scenario, and again, we're just messing around, right? That would only be a 3.38% drop at the, right there, 104.25, right? Right around here. That would be the minimum requirement for an ABC. Realistically, we'd probably get down here right around 103.5, maybe 104 on the dot. So got to pay attention. Pretty pivotal point right now. Hopefully we can keep going and we break above that high. It looks like we'd be starting a new 5-wave count. Again, we're getting a little granular with it. I care a lot more about the zoomed out view. And, right now, so far, so good. Hopefully we get some good news this week, man. We're waiting on it. Like, I know there's something coming. There's going to be a news narrative that kind of flips the script. So we're in wait and see mode for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance still hanging on by a thread. It wants to break down, right? But you can look now, like we had a little bit of throw over there, a little bit of throw over here. Let's just see this thing turn back down though, man. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I think everybody's sick of it. It's been such a pain in the ass. We got teased right here, almost took us all the way, and then just decided last minute that it didn't want to do it, right? We've all been there. So Ethereum still, man, just between this 382 and that lower trend line. But it's tight. It's tight. So this thing, I mean, we had a nice little pop up here, and we're building, right? Let's see. Building kind of a new flag. That's the high, right? Yeah. This guy. Yeah, I mean, let's see. It's just the tighter it goes, usually the more violent the move. If we look down here too, yeah, it's just talk about indecision. Look at this. Waddling right around the 40, which under 40 stays bearish. Right here, the last 3 days for Ethereum on the MACD, we're just like completely flat. Neither of these lines wants to break a different direction. We had positive momentum, then we had negative momentum, now we have positive momentum, and it's just flat. Just flat. So I'm telling you, there's something coming. There's something coming. Like, it feels like one of those show me the charts, I'll tell you the news type things. It's tough with the American holiday coming up on Friday. Like, I think a lot of people, today's the last day they're working. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get something in the news. This did end up keeping the higher low for now here on the total 3. So these are altcoins excluding Ethereum. So, yesterday it was looking grim that maybe this would roll back over, but we did get a bounce pretty close to that 0.5 there. Let's see if I get a little tighter with my fibs. Nope, still doesn't quite get it, but pretty close. And now we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, up about 1% right now, but markets still aren't open for another hour and 15 minutes. I think this is going to keep moving up, right? As long as Bitcoin does, as long as everything in the macro doesn't fall apart, that should keep moving up. DXY, yep, right down into our zone. Let's go. I'm talking about this for so long. But again, we're looking for it to come down at least into this level. If it wants to keep going, great, keep going. But what we're looking for is something like this to happen during alt season. So see this thing bottom, find some support. This precedes the run. This preceded the alt season. And that was about a year that this thing was dropping, March. And it didn't actually bottom until literally like New Year's. So that was a 9-month drop. We're not even looking at that right now. Right now we're at like 6, 7, right? But should find the bottom here, build a base, and then when this thing goes and the dollar pops off, and I do think there's a scenario here where the dollar ends up around 100, around like 120. We'll talk about that at a future date. It would be something like this, and everything would be falling apart. It would not be good for risk assets. So we're gonna build a base. That's when we're gonna go. We're getting really close. Gold. Found some resistance here at the 1618. I mean, look, guys, it's starting to layer down, right? Let's just break this low. We can break that 3121. Like, I think for this thing, at minimum, we're coming down here to like, I'd say 3 at the very minimum, at the top of this third wave, and then where this liquidation came here. When was that? April. I think we at least see this level down here for gold. My primary, let's zoom out. We at least see this $3,000 level. But what I really think is we get down here around like 2,800 at some point. So worry about that in the future. That's not happening anytime soon. We're just looking for a rollover. Indices, the Russell, this is the weekly, there we go. Ended up green yesterday. Everything pre-market was red by, I don't know, maybe 0.5%. Russell's looking good. Coming up on a major resistance here, the 3618, and you can tell the last 2 days, oh, holy hell. The last 2 days we tried to break through it, or we broke through it but came back, closed below it. Today, broken above it, right at it, an hour before opening. So should see this thing get going. I mean, that's what we're waiting on, man. That gives people the signal for alts, because if if investor confidence is high for small stocks, investor confidence will be higher for smaller cryptos. So it's just how it works, and those things go hand in hand. So I've done it before. It's been a while. I'll put together a video showing the correlation between the Russell and the altcoin market, but we need this thing to go. The Dow futures, man, that thing's getting real close to a new all-time high too, which is nuts. I thought this was going to be a double top situation. I thought that was it. And I thought we'd just get a retracement while everything else went. But this thing looks like it wants to go for it too. So by all means, go. But these larger indices going, again, that might just mean a little bit of waiting for the Russell. We shall see. The NASDAQ yesterday finished red. We've talked about this coming back down to test the former all-time high. Like it'll do it at some point, but I think it'll be sooner than later. We could get a little bit more before, but keep an eye out for that. The S&P still green, still going. Man, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Today would be the 8th green day in a row for the S&P 500, and that's into new all-time highs as well. So guys, things look good, man. The macro looks good. The U.S. indices look good. We just got to be patient. Our time is going to come. It's right around the corner. You guys could do me a favor if you could follow, like, repost. Been doing TA a long time. Just want to help as many of you as I can. I also released an ebook a couple weeks ago on building the perfect crypto portfolio. You can check that out. The link is in my Twitter bio and in the description of this YouTube video. So thank you for being here. I got a bunch coming out today. Have an awesome Wednesday.